BoogeyBeats. Ha 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 ha!
Suppose we ought to get started, huh? Nah. This is the end, ain't it?
Call it whatever you want. Been a long time coming.
Whoever loses buys the first round. What do you say, huh?
All right. Guess you're buying then.
This is it, gang. Don't fail me now. Let's put my old pal in his place.
Hello everyone that's watching, welcome to the channel. My name is BoogeyBeats with the game reviews you already know. Today we'll be reviewing Soul Hackers 2. Just some quick info before we get started. This game contains minor spoilers. Atlas made a gem for us with this one. If you've played Persona 5, then you will be familiar with their work. If not, it's a JRPG, turn-based, and very much story-driven. You can pick it up for $60 on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and PC. It has an IGN rating of 7 out of 10 and a Steam rating of 9 out of 10, but we will see. The story is the main portion of the game. It does have a lot of dialogue and cutscenes. If you're not interested, you can just skip them. You don't need to play the first Soul Hackers to follow along with this one. In the middle of the 21st century, a war between the two factions, the Yatagarasu and the Phantom Society, takes place. The story follows two agents of Ion, Ringo and Fig, who go to the human world from their birthplace to Axis in order to stop the imminent destruction of the human world. Pretty solid story and really grabbed my attention from the start. I hate games with long dialogue, but I found myself reading and following along as it grabbed my attention. When you arrive at Arrow's Gate in the Axis, you will fight the Guardian. Remember to upgrade your comp and stack up potions and revival beads. If you need to go back to the safe house to restore your health, then do that. Head back and fight the Guardian. This demon uses lightning-based attacks and is immune to lightning skills. He's pretty easy to beat. I recommend you be at least level 7 before fighting him. The other two dungeons in the Axis require more skill and better demons to fight the Guardian. You will also need to have a certain soul level with each character. To increase your soul level, you can hang out with specific allies at the bar or other hangout spots you may have unlocked. If you have the basics of the game down, then go for other dungeons in the Axis. Remember to fuse your demons to get better demons and upgrade your comp, as well as buying better equipment and stock up on usable items to restore ailments, replenish health and mana, or buff your characters up.
A great power may grace our stage. Now, make your choice.
The game doesn't really tell you everything. The fun part about it is figuring out stuff by yourself. Some demons you encounter will be resistant or weak to certain skills you may use. If it's your first encounter with them, you won't know until you use a specific skill on them. You can choose to escape, use an item, guard, assist, or use skills while in combat. You can try and escape a battle. However, you cannot escape boss battles. It won't work all the time. Or you can buy items that allow you to successfully escape battles. Use items to restore HP and MP, cure debuffs, revive fallen allies, and more. You can either find these by talking to your demons that are on recon in those dungeons, or buy them in towns. Guarding is a good defense and should be used at the right time. You take half the damage you regularly would and have less chance of being inflicted with status ailments. So basically when they're about to charge up, that's your cue to guard. Also, if your party member has low health, make them guard until you can restore their health. Assist will pick the best attack based on the known weakness of the enemy. In addition, you can auto attack. You can only use non-elemental attacks and physical attacks, but it speeds up the game. You will also need to make use of Sabbaths, basically your special move with Ringo. When you hit the enemy's weak spots, you will add a demon to the stack, and at the end of your turn, the stacked demons will all attack. Make sure you are hitting the demon's weaknesses as often as possible. Using a skill is good for weakening a demon. It will have a weakness next to the skill if the skill weakens the demon. All skills except the first one uses MP, and be prepared to buy enough MP items. Try playing around with certain skills on various enemies. Make sure you balance your party, not having the same element of demons for everyone. There's so much to learn about effective combat, but that's just the basics.
Yo, Milady! Couldn't ask for better weather. Too bad your forecast says you gotta sleep forever.
The worst parts of this game are being chased by demons and having to fight a large group of them if you're not ready, and not being able to speed up combat unless you're doing auto attack. Combat is slow and repetitive at times, but it's still worth getting into. You have various places to explore, not as free as Persona 5 was, but still a cool story to experience. You can bond with your allies, and the combat is different from a lot of games out there. If you pre-ordered the game, you can get the Persona 5 DLC that you can equip. They have familiar costumes if you're familiar with the Persona 5 games. If the game is too difficult for you, try decreasing the difficulty level if you just want to play the story. Should you buy this game? I would definitely recommend that you get this game. One of the best games I played throughout the year. Well, that's all for this video. This is BoogeyBeats with the craziest reviews. Remember, if you like this video, to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon to stay updated on our future content. I'm out.
Did it just disappear? So this soul matrix is in our minds? Because I can already tell it's going to be a headache.
Why are there demons here? Is that because of Ringo's condition?
We are still investigating possible reasons, but as of now, the presence of demons in the Soul Matrix is yet unexplained. Based on current observations, they're not limited to Arrow's sector. We have demons roaming both of your areas too.